And as millions across the globe are ushering in the new year and waving goodbye to the old one, the transition to 2025 New Year is unfolding in a spectacular wave of celebrations in different time zones. Now here's a look at how the world is ringing in the new year. The iconic Big Ben signaled the arrival of the new year in London as the city celebrated with an extravagant fireworks display. Greece rang in the new year with fireworks over the Acropolis in Athens. Thousands of Italians congregated around the walls of the Colosseum in Rome to welcome in the new year. Handheld laser pens and flashes of fireworks illuminated the walls of one of Italy's most famous landmarks. In Syria, fireworks lit up Damascus as thousands celebrated the new year. Now, it was the first New Year's celebration without an Assad in power for more than 50 years after the fall of Bashar al-Assad in December. In Dubai, fireworks light up the sky above Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. In India's Mumbai, people flocked to the iconic Marine Drive to watch fireworks on New Year's Eve. Indonesia brought in the new year with a massive display of fireworks and drone light show over the skyline of capital city Jakarta. Hong Kong welcomed the arrival of 2025 with a dazzling fireworks display over Victoria Harbour, paired with a giant countdown clock. The 12-minute fireworks extravaganza spanned 1,300 meters, creating an immersive experience for the residents and tourists. Now, Sydney celebrated the start of the 2025 New Year with its largest fireworks display ever, which included a golden waterfall effect that rained down from the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. With over 13,000 aerial shells and 23,000 individual pyrotechnic shots, the 12-minute spectacular spanned 7 kilometers along Sydney Harbour. The New Zealanders were amongst the first in the world to celebrate the arrival of 2025 with a 5-minute Sky Tower fireworks display, which is the highest in the Southern Hemisphere. More than 500 kg of pyrotechnics have been launched from 3 positioned firing sites of the Sky Tower, situated 200 to 240 meters above the ground. A nearly 8-minute-long synchronized laser light and animation show alongside visuals projected onto the harbor bridge stole the show. In Tokyo, hundreds of locals and tourists crowded the grounds of Tokudaiji Temple. At the stroke of midnight, people used a rope to swing a wooden pole against the huge bell at the temple to ring in the new year. The tolling of bells at midnight is an ancient tradition for Buddhists.